Hey, how do I do this? I want to add that. Keith. I can't see it. I don't have glasses. I'm trying to add that. I can't see it. I don't have glasses. There we go. Are we doing girls soccer too? Oh, yeah. You got to fucking Are we doing girls soccer? No. I don't know why this won't. All right. We're here. Are we live? Live here at Bryant, Arkansas. Catholic High Rockets, Bryant Hornets, Dave Simon, Keith Calderera up here trying to bring our Rocket fans up. Really soccer game. Winner of today's game, driver's seat in the wins the conference, driver's seat in the state tournament. Keith, you got a headset on? I'm gonna turn it over to our play-by-play guy, Dave Simon here. All right.
Good evening, Rocket fans. This is Keith. Thanks for your patience. We're new at soccer. Ole. Dave, welcome.
Thanks, Keith.
We're trying our hand at soccer, and here we are in Bryant. Big game tonight.
Keith, it really is a big game. The Rockets are undefeated in conference, and Bryant has only one loss, and of course that's to us. And so this is really going to go a long way towards determining the conference champion and the 1A Central, or the one seed in the Central Division. So we've really got to come out here and play well.
But all right, Dave, walk me through this. The Rockets, did we beat Bryant? Did we tie them? What was the deal?
Beat them 2-1 Catholic early season.
So set this up. We got 3 games, including tonight, left. And the winner of this game is going to be totally in the driver's seat, correct?
No, if the Rockets win the game, that almost would assuredly sew up the conference championship. If Bryant wins, then you're assuming that both teams perhaps maybe win next week, and then it'll come down to probably a tie and a shared conference championship. And I would imagine it would go to goal differential to figure out who's the overall seed. So that's going to be important.
Well, Dave, that's where it gets messy too, because that conference or that playoff starts on what day?
That starts we being a 1 or 2 seed, we will have a first round bye. So the playoffs start Thursday, and I don't have a calendar in front of me, but Rockets would play on Friday, the day of Catholic High graduation. I think that's May 16th.
Yeah. Yeah. So the first seed gets a morning game. The second seed has an afternoon game, and that makes it real dicey for a Rocket graduation and seniors.
It sure does. So looking here at the game, Keith, it's going to be critical to really hold down the middle field here. Drew Gwynn with a nice header there, and Magnus just cleared the ball down to the Bryant end. But if we could really keep a tight knit on the midfield, and that's where we'll really control the game. So that's what we need to watch, because that'll really dictate our potential scoring chances and help keep our defense in good position.
Dave, the excitement is palpable from you. I can tell it. I can hear it in your voice. You're a first-time commentator. You're a senior dad, and you were like our 73rd pick to be the commentator tonight.
With good reason, Keith.
Yeah. Jack and I have no business behind the mic at a soccer game. So Dave, walk me through how many seniors we have on this team.
So we have 11 seniors. So this is a senior-led group here, and so this and it shows in our play this season. The Rockets have only lost 1-0 to Fayetteville, and that was really before we even got our footing. And then of course we've just run off a lot of victories, and we've really controlled all the games that we've played. We had Orts Cabot not too long ago, but
yeah, a team that really we had no business even letting them get into that game, did we?
No, we didn't, Keith. And that's a lot of times you hear in the sport of baseball, people say, well, that's baseball. Well, Catholic clanked the ball off the goal continuously and had shots, and we just couldn't get one in. But that's just the way it goes.
Yeah. Well, you look at Bryant, you look at Conway, you look at the Rockets. These are kind of the perennial powers in the Central Conference, correct?
Absolutely.
And we just came off of a victory up in Conway, correct?
We actually played them at home.
Or at home, I'm sorry.
We did last week. It was a 4-0 victory. It was pretty convincing, and
they're the defending champs.
Defending 3 times consecutive champs. So it's really nice to be able to have that type of win. And so we beat them both times this year. And they were the ones, obviously, who beat us 1-0 in the state championship last year. So
how about that? So here you got the Rockets. Potentially could be their year. So then up north, you've got what, Bentonville, Fayetteville, just all the traditional powerhouses.
that's right. And up there, there's a lot of good teams up there, but Bentonville is really the team that's standing out right now. And I haven't looked at their standings yet, but I do think that Springdale maybe second or third, and those are traditional strong soccer schools as well.
Wow. Well, and then of course Bentonville's going to be the host for the playoffs.
That's right. And I think that I don't know how they determine who's the host. I think sometimes they may bid for it or whatever. And I know that if you have a good team, you may want to try and bid for it to try and get the home crowd. And that's, I think, what Bentonville was probably thinking.
Sure. Last year, it seems like we were in Conway, right?
We were
at UCA.
That's where the state championship game is played.
I see.
The tournament last year was at Southwest High School here in Little Rock. So,
yeah.
So it was a nice trip for the Rockets. Okay, Aaron Estrada with a shot.
Looked like a handball there.
Deflected. So it looks like Rockets are going to have a throw in here. There's 31 minutes left in this half. Look pretty good so far. We want to continue to control the midfield and control the ball and limit any type of breakaways like we're seeing right here. Drew Gwynn has just made a nice defensive, was a nice deflection off of a Bryant player.
So we're just about to come through the first 10 minutes of the first half. These are 40-minute halves, is that correct?
40-minute halves, that's correct.
This is all to me. My last soccer experience was the First National Bank YMCA team.
Yeah, that was probably many years ago.
It was. Played over at Henderson.
So it looks like there's a clock stoppage here at 30 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm not sure what the ref is talking to the Bryant sideline about, but Rockets are going to have a throw in. It's like Aaron Rodriguez is getting ready to throw the ball in. Nice header by Aaron to midfield. And Sam Hurd has the ball, just dropped it off to Aiden. And let's see, a nice long ball over to Cole Harrington running down the right side.
Nice.
Danny took the ball away, and he has a shot on goal, and nice shot on goal, but relatively easy save for the keeper there. So not a lot of danger, but at least. Let's see, Tristan controlled the middle field there, and now Aaron just turned the ball over, but he played a nice defensive play to win it back, and a pass up to Danny. Tristan to Aiden, and stolen back by Bryant, but Magnus with the clear. So we continue to play down at the midfield and down on Bryant's side, and that's really what we want, obviously. And it's just really going to be important to not let any, for a lack of a better word, fast break. I know that's a basketball term, but we don't, a lot of times there's a counterattack in soccer, and if you're not careful, that could get you. And that's really what we need to avoid here.
Yeah, just keep the pressure on them.
And Bryant just kicked the ball out, so Aaron Rodriguez is going to throw the ball in to Danny, and let's see if he can make a turn here back to Aaron. And Aaron lofts the ball up in the box. Tristan with the header, and Cole brings the ball down with his right foot. Nice play, and he's fighting for it. and he's got control, and now he's going down the sideline, and it was off, out of bounds off of Catholic. So Bryant's going to have the throw in here.
It's just got to build a little bit more anxiety on Bryant when you're just constantly on their half of the field.
Keith, that's exactly right. I mean, when you're constantly on defense, it really makes it difficult, and that's what Catholic really needs to do in this game. We just really need to continue to keep the pressure on them, because when you're down there and the pressure's on, anything, you could get a lucky break or a great shot or a penalty or anything when it's down there, and it could, these games can, a 1-0 could be a very realistic outcome here, and so that's why it's really important to keep the pressure on. Magnus with a nice long ball down to. Nice cross. We just weren't there in the center there. Bryant kicks the ball back to midfield, and Magnus makes a nice play to Tristan, and Tristan to Aaron. So Aaron Rodriguez is playing nice defense back on this side here. Now Bryant on the move here, and this is what we got to keep an eye on.
Dave, walk me through injuries. We got anybody that's out? Anybody that's how's our health right now?
Now our health, fortunately, Keith, is really close to 100% here. So we should be in really good shape. I know that Evan Cronkite has been injured with a hand-arm problem. I haven't seen him yet, so I'm not sure if he's back. But to the best of my knowledge, that was the only guy that has really been out the past several games. So
looks like we're 26 minutes here in the first half. Good job to our camera operators. We got Jack Clark extraordinaire, and then our senior Hayden Seabury getting one last operation up with us. This guy's been with us for years. Yeah, we are going to miss him. He's heading off to Auburn.
Drew Gwynn to Cole Harrington. I think his dad went to Auburn, if I'm not mistaken. I know his dad. I believe his dad is Shea Seabury.
Yep.
Let's see. Nice defensive play by Drew to send the ball up to. I think that was Samuel Hurd, but I can't see, and don't have my glasses on. Keith wasn't anticipating being on your broadcast today, but I'm delighted. But I do apologize to all the fans. This is my first time at this, but
Dave, if you weren't here, they'd be listening to silence.
Well, actually, Keith, that's what we typically listen to in these soccer broadcasts, so maybe that was better. Bryant had a nice long shot on goal, but Alex Casasilla was there for an easy save. But those are the things that can get a little bit tricky, but Alex is a pro and handled that.
So how long has Alex been our goalie? Is this the first year?
Oh, no. So he was our starter last year, and I don't know. I can't remember if he was the starter as a sophomore or not, but he's a seasoned, very seasoned goalkeeper, and started every game last year, and he started every game this year.
Man, what a comfort right there to have a guy like that.
Yeah, he's a tremendous asset to have back there. You feel comfortable, and I mean, we've just a number of shutouts, and that's really a testament to both the goalkeeping with Alex, and the defense has really played very solid with Aaron Rodriguez and Drew Gwynn and Magnus back there on defense. We've really done well, and we got to continue to do well.
And our coaching. Tell me a little bit about our coaching staff.
So the head coach, of course, is Coach Ryan Lawrence, and has been the soccer coach for a number of years here, and the assistant coach is Coach Rose. And so Coach Ryan had played soccer all of his life, played soccer in college. He's coached at the club level, and obviously for a long time with Catholic. So he's a pro and an outstanding coach.
Can't think of a time when he wasn't our coach.
A big, nice header by Tristan. Let's see. And then, to Aaron. Shot by Danny, and it was deflected by a Bryant player. So,
That's a good move there.
oh, okay. Bryant was on the move, but Aaron is really playing some nice defense. Number 2, Aaron Rodriguez down here for Catholic High on our right side. And he really made a nice play there. It looks like a couple guys up that may be getting warm, and this has typically been what Coach Ryan does about the 20-minute mark. We'll see a couple guys come in to spell some of the starters here.
They're about 2 minutes away from the midway point here in the first half.
It looks like there was a tripping foul on Catholic here. I think that was Tristan there. So Bryant's going to have a free kick from about there, if you're looking at a football field, about there, 28 or the 28-yard line going towards our goal. So this is we got to really pay attention here, because this could be moderately dangerous. These set plays are always moderately dangerous. Nice save by Alex Casasilla. The Bryant player kicked it all the way to the goal, and Alex got on it. So, but those are the things you got to watch out, Keith, because you could get all kinds of congestion in front of that goal, and that's when crazy stuff happens.
Absolutely.
Long ball. It's being tracked down by Cole Harrington, but he lets it go, and the Bryant defender just kicks it back to the keeper.
What's turned out to be a nice night. There was a little threat of rain earlier, and looks like we're going to get away from it.
Isn't that the truth? It's about 79 degrees here at 5:45 here in Bryant, Arkansas. Bryant had a build-up attack, but they turned the ball over, and now Danny has it advancing towards the goal here. He's dribbling in. It looks like there was a handball on Bryant.
How about that?
At the
19.
Well outside of the penalty box, but still Catholic's going to have a free kick on the 20-yard line going towards the Bryant goal. So, like I said, Keith, these are definitely scoring opportunities here. So let's see what happens here. Okay, Danny's getting ready for the free kick here. And he kicks it right into the wall, unfortunately, of the wall of Bryant players there. So, okay. Cole Harrington just had it, kicked it into the middle, but Bryant recovered. And now they put the ball deep, and so they've got a breakaway here, but we're on them. Tristan was playing some good defense, but we've Drew Gwynn clears the ball. Nice play by Drew there. We have 4 guys coming in. We have Miles coming in. We have Robert Buckman coming in. We have Reese Simon coming in, and it looks like we have Ethan Nava coming in, I think. We have, it looks like several defensive players and 2 forwards. It looks like Robert has taken the place of Cole, and Reese Simon has taken the place of Aaron Estrada at forward.
You say that's pretty typical?
Pretty typical. That's normally at the 20-minute mark is when Coach Ryan would do some substitutions there. Robert Buckman controlled the ball there, and
that Simon kid's got some height. We're gonna have to investigate that. I'm not sure where that's coming from.
He does, and as you know, Keith, he's a two-way athlete here at Catholic. He played on the basketball team, and they had a nice run there, and then he went right into soccer. So obviously, we're very proud of him. Nice header by Reese, and let's see, Aaron Rodriguez again was there to advance the ball back into Bryant territory. And it looks like
No call.
It looks like Danny was taken down, and there was no call, which is a real surprise there. But there's Aaron Rodriguez again on defense to make a really nice defensive play. This kid is having a great game.
Rodriguez is everywhere.
He really is. He's having a really nice game. Looks like the Rockets kicked the ball out, so Bryant has a throw in. They just threw it in, and they kicked it back to their defense, and they're trying to set up and make a build here. Looks like Reese Simon is chasing after the ball, and I think that's one of the things that coach wants them to do is to keep pressure on the defense and make them make a pass. A nice pass by Reese over to Robert on the wing, and Robert sends the ball into the middle, and unfortunately no one's there, but Ethan was there. Let's see, we're fighting for it there, and it looks like Bryant just came out here, and we've got to really watch out here. These are the things. Nice play by Miles, just knocked the ball out to really thwart an attack there by Bryant, and those are the things we got to keep doing there to really not give them a lot of opportunity. So it looks like it's going to be the Rocket.
Yeah, a little confusion on
throw in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's for these soccer guys. That's not unusual. You try and get the ball and try and throw to Robert Buckman, and Robert sends it into Reese in the middle. Reese turns and sends it wide to Danny, who just can't. The pass was a little too long, and Danny just couldn't track it down, so it was out on the Rockets, and Bryant's about to throw in the ball. So Robert Buckman's playing nice defense on the Bryant player, and let's see. Bryant's playing with the ball back in their end, and Aaron Rodriguez heads the ball, and Tristan heads the ball back, and there's a lot of heading going on here.
Yeah.
But again, Keith, we're keeping the ball significantly down in Bryant's end of the field, and that is really what we want to do, for obvious reasons here, and just keep the pressure on them and either get a good scoring chance or make them make a mistake. A nice challenge by Robert Buckman, but unfortunately the ball went out on Catholic, so Bryant just threw the ball in. Okay, it looks like Sam Hurd is tracking down one of the Bryant players, but now, okay, so Catholic defense is settling in. They have the ball back to Magnus and back. Okay, that was a little bit unnerving there, but okay, it looks like the ball's off Bryant there, and so it's going to be a Rocket throw in about the 50-yard line here, if you're looking at it from a football field standpoint. Let's see, we just have Zach Brown check in, number 5.
I didn't see who went out.
Another really promising junior for Catholic High, Zach Brown.
It's a good band.
Catholic is really going to be in good shape next year too, even though we have the 11 seniors, because there's just a number of good juniors and sophomores on this team. Most of the sophomores are playing JV right now to get experience, but we still have some really solid guys that are going to be here. So let's see, a long ball into the goal. Wow. And the Bryant goalkeeper, Bar, that was a decent scoring opportunity there. And but it looks like a corner kick for the Rockets. And this, Keith, this is what you want to see, because they're going to bring Magnus, number 12, our defender, who's
tall,
probably 6'3", 6'4", and then Reese Simon 6'2". And so they're going to launch the ball up here and really try and let some of these guys get ahead on it if they can. This is always dangerous in soccer.
Out on us.
Out on us. That was it. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. That was a decent. That was a nice corner in. We just couldn't really find it in the air there. But those are the things we need to continue to do, Keith.
Dave, if I'm grading you through the first 3/4 of the first half, buddy, you're awesome. You're killing it.
I don't know about that, but maybe it's because you drafted me out of the stands and I wasn't prepared. So.
We did. We got
our career started in this.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't have time to think about it or get.
No. That's exactly right.
Okay, we have a long pass to the wing on Robert Buckman, who's makes a nice cross to the center, just a little too far, and Danny Nava just couldn't get down. But again, Keith, these, as long as we continue to have action down on their end of the field, that's really what we want. Okay, nice play by Zach Brown. He almost stole the ball. Let's see, we have Reese Simon tracking the ball, just putting pressure on their defense to make a move. Again, we're controlling the midfield, and just a long shot. Only it was pretty far off the mark. Nice shot, but not really on frame, as they say in soccer here. So. And that shot was by Ethan Nava. And it looks like.
You did a great job.
Well, thank you, buddy.
Yeah, Rockets, this whole first half, ball has just seemed to be on this end of the field. They really just sort of kept their offense down here in front of the Bryant goal. I mean, that's
in soccer. I mean, if you can control the midfield and keep the ball on your opponent's other end, that's really what you want. And so far, the Rockets have done a great job of that. Neither team, I would say, has really had any tremendous scoring opportunity. It looks like there's a breakaway right here for Bryant, but the ball's knocked out. Let's see. Calling a goal.
Rockets got a break on that one.
They did. Jack, that is the one thing that the Rockets really have to be concerned about is Bryant's counter attack. And, you'll see a lot of action down on their end, and then they'll have this breakaway and counter us. And that's if we don't have our defense aligned and have our guys too far up, that really could get us in trouble.
We look a lot bigger. They're probably a little quicker, Bryant, in my opinion. Simon out there, number 14.
Number 14. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. We need some Rockets in the middle. We're taking the ball down. Reese Simon has it in the middle, and it passes it to Aaron to Zach Brown, and then we have Reese Simon scored a goal.
He just scored a goal! Come on, David Simon! Go! There you go!
Goal. Nice pass in. I believe that was by Danny Nava, and Reese just volleyed it in off his right foot.
You get a high five when it's your boy that scores. How about that?
To visitor Catholic High Rockets up 1-0. That Jack, that's huge. That's huge.
That was a nice little series there. We got Keith Calder on camera now, so I think that's a request. He wants his shot on.
So, folks, there's 8 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first half. Rockets are up 1-0 on the Reese Simon goal. Again, Jack, that's what we talked about. If we just keep the pressure down there, and Catholic end, which is making Alex Cassisi, our goalie, work, and he just picked the ball up. And so now he's getting the alignment set up before he punts the ball here.
That was a nice little set down there, man. A couple good passes and put it in the corner.
Long ball from Alex into the middle, and again, Rockets control that. Danny Nava out wide to Robert Buckman, who's advancing it towards the goal. And let's see, he tried to get it into the middle. And then, okay, let's see.
Bryant's looking a little tired.
Well, again, I mean, this is a high stakes game here, Jack. And as you know, playing a lot of football and basketball, if you just keep the pressure on the other guys, it really, really starts compounding. And that's really what we've got to keep on doing here, especially for the rest of this half. Nice play by Robert. Reese feeds the ball out to Robert, just too much, just a little too
good thought.
Too long of a pass, or too hard of a pass by Reese. But it was a good thought and almost connected there. This
we had a special request just sent to me, David. Next time we score, we need a longer goal.
Longer goal. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll work on my European.
Paul Evans, that's for you, buddy. I'm listening to you, Rocket fan. That's pretty sweet.
That's really sweet.
First time you've been up here and your boy scores a goal, man. That's awesome.
That is. That's pretty exciting. So we just have, let's see, we had some substitutions. So Reese just went off and Robert Buckman just went off and Cole Harrington, and it looks like Aaron came in. Ooh. And a little action in front of the goal, but Bryant's goalkeeper just picked up the ball.
Bryant's just struggling to really get anything going on this end of the field, Dave. I mean, just
let's see. There's 6 minutes left in the half here, and I mean, obviously, we really need to keep this pressure on and keep the momentum going. Soccer is a funny game here because things can happen quickly. Excuse me on that. Let's see, Bryant's controlling the ball at midfield, out on the Rockets, and they're getting ready to throw the ball in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a lot of action in front of the goal, and wow. Wow, did we dodge a bullet
nice
there,
help.
Jack? But there's a lot of stuff going on in front of our goal here. Oh man. Okay. Looks like Magnus cleared the ball.
Nice effort there on defense.
Wow, the defense came through there. That was about as scary as could have gotten there, and both Alex, our keeper, and our defense really came through. But it was dicey there, Jack. I won't lie to you on that.
Yeah, the keeper had a little out of position, and teammate came in to make the save. That was nice. The ball had some mustard on it.
Let's see. So looks like it's going to be a free kick, and Aaron Estrada kicks it up in the nice header out in front of the goal. But it's knocked away, and Bryant was getting in a counterattack going. So those are the things, Jack, that we have to watch.
Nice effort. Ooh, tough call there. .344 left. Oops.
Yeah, Jack, really get half ahead, obviously. I mean, for obvious reasons, but we just need to finish strong this last 3 minutes and really keep the pressure on these guys. Bryant with a free kick, and the ball is up towards the box there, and nice play by Cole Harrington, and the ball is out on Bryant, so it looks like it's going to be a throw in the Rockets on our own end of the field, about our own 20 if you're looking at a football field. So long ball into Bryant territory, and a Bryant player heads it back to their goalkeeper, and now we have number 10 Aaron Estrada up there chasing around. And again, Jack, these are things that I know Coach wants to keep pressure on the Bryant defense, and even if it's just having your forward runner up there just to make them make a move and not give them all. Aaron Estrada with a long shot from the 30-yard line and off frame. Long ball by Bryant, and there's Aaron Rodriguez again, and we have Aaron Estrada almost let it go there. I think he probably wishes he could have shot that if he could do it all over again. Let's see. Reese Johnson was in the mix on that play as well, and throwing rockets to Reese Johnson, and then a center to Cole Harrington, who volleys it. Unfortunately, probably that would have been a field goal if we're playing football, the American football, but it's way higher off the goal. Okay, Bryant has the ball in their defensive territory. 1 minute and 4 seconds left until half. Catholic is pressing them up there, making them pass the ball here, and again we're using some clock, so that's good. Long ball from Bryant and a header by Danny Nava to knock the ball back into Bryant territory. Aaron Rodriguez with the steal up to Aaron Estrada, who makes the turn and sends it wide to Cole Harrington if he could track it down. And it looks like Bryant knocked the ball out, but we're Catholic, if they hurry, is going to have a corner kick. There's 21 seconds left. So there's 18 seconds left, guys. There needs to be a little bit of urgency here. I hope they're looking at that. There's 13 seconds left, 10 seconds left. The ball is up in the box, and shot on towards the goal by the Rockets, Ethan Nava, but it was off target. And there's the first half. Rocket fans, it's 1-0 Catholic High at halftime. All right, the Rockets just kicked the ball off and sent it deep. Unfortunately, we kicked it out of bounds there. Throw in by Bryant. Okay, long ball by Bryant into the Rocket end, and Rockets put it back to our goalie, Alex Casasilla, and with a long ball. Let's see. Danny's controlling the ball in a battle with a Bryant player, and Danny came out on top. Nice pass to Cole, and then Cole just tried to hit Aaron Estrada, and just a little too much. But Aaron has the ball back, and the Rockets are on the attack here. Looks like they're trying to do a nice build up here. Ball into the center, and nice defensive play by Bryant to kind of knock it out of any trouble here. Nice header by Drew Gwynn to knock the ball back to Magnus in the center, and just a little too strong of a pass. Let's see. Looks like there was a foul on the Rockets. Looks like Aiden committed the infraction here, and he's pleading his case to the linesman, saying, "Hey,
he just turned his back to him."
I was held and pulled there, and the linesman kind of just looked away. But this is a free kick for Bryant. So these are the things where we have to really have our defense aligned here. The ball is into the box, and a big header by Bryant, but it goes out of bounds. And it looks like it is. Okay, I guess it was a header. I guess the Rockets headed it out of bounds, so it looks like Bryant's going to have a corner kick. And again, Jack, these are
just as dangerous.
Yeah, these set pieces are the things that really, kind of give you heartburn if it's towards your goal. You love them if it's on the other side, but. Okay, and so a long kick into the box, but it looks like Bryant just volleyed it out. So fortunately, we stayed away from any serious trouble there, and now it's a goal kick for the Rockets. And Alex Casasilla just kicked the ball to Magnus, and now the Rockets are turning and trying to move up. Bryant's opened up a little stronger here. Looks like they're really trying to make a more concerted effort to control the midfield. Now Rocket are on the offensive back, and a nice turn and shot on goal by Aaron Estrada. Relatively easy save by the keeper, but it was right on target. And those are the things, Jack, you just want to keep shooting. And
that was nice.
Yeah,
stopped it, spun, and no wasted, all in one motion.
That was just an excellent turn and shot by Aaron Estrada. But we just got to keep an eye on our midfield here, and make sure you can feel like we did the first half, we're going to be good.
Boy, he's fast.
Yeah. Ryan is on the attack there. They're nice clear Drew Gwynn to get us out of trouble, up to Cole Harrington on the sideline, and unfortunately just did a little too much and kicked out the front. Aaron is out ahead of the deal. Passed out wide to Sam Hurd and to Danny, and he's a fast kid too. They connected pass by number 10 to Bryant, number 2, just missed, and it the ball just rolled right to our keeper Alex, which is great. But again, I see Bryant kind of having a little more success at the midfield at the start of this half.
Agreed.
And that's why we dominated the first half. We didn't let them control the midfield. So we've got to get our midfield to really step up and get back. We're down at the Bryant end, so let's see if we can't get something on the left here, and Danny in the middle, and Aaron Estrada on the right, along with Cole Harrington. Let's see if we could get these guys a volley to a shot by Sam Hurd.
Couldn't get enough leg on it there.
Just couldn't get enough power on it, just a little bit wide on the goal, but effort has been deflected by Bryant getting a corner kick here. And
we got a break there.
We got a break there, and they bring Magnus down from his defensive position. I mean, at 6, I don't know, 6. For some grabbing and holding on Magnus by the Bryant players. So I think the ref is going in there to kind of settle things down and kind of tell him what he expects there. So we're going to do it again, and let's see. Ball's up in the box, and we just couldn't get a head on it. A kick by Anna that went up control. Nice long ball over to Cole Harrington. He just couldn't connect, just a little bit short, and a long ball by Bryant. Bryant defenders closing in, but it looks like Drew Gwynn got the ball.
Again, that dangerous number 10.
Yeah, he is. He's dangerous. He's crafty. He's fast. I kind of what I've been seeing. Let's see. That was a nice deflection by Asher Hankins there on defense, and okay. Rockets are possessing the ball. We're in our, and now we just lofted up to Aaron Estrada about the 50-yard line of the.
There we go.
And a nice outlet to Herring out wide. And he nice pass to Danny. Nice pass to Sam. And Danny has a shot. It's just a play by the Rockets. It was just deflected out by Bryant. So we're going to have a fork at Jack. That
good effort though, keeping the pressure down here.
That was, and we see when you can make those passes and really kind of manipulate the defense, and that's what the Rockets were able to do on that. Now let's see if we can capitalize on this, Jack.
I hear you spoken.
Okay, the ball's lofted up, far post, and away. And Rockets control it, and a shot by Ethan Nava now. Oh, okay. So Aiden has the ball and he's being really pressed by Bryant, and now we kicked it back to our goalkeeper Alex, and so we're out of a little trouble here, but solid of a job holding down this midfield at this point. We haven't completely controlled it like we did in the first half. I mean, in the first half, we completely controlled these guys. It's a little more open right now.
All right, 30 minutes left.
We're at the, 10 minutes have gone by. That's one of the things about these soccer matches is, there's not a clock stoppage like you see in football or basketball. The clock typically runs unless there's an injury or some sort of commotion. So
I do like that about it. You know how long the game's going to be.
Yeah. So we've got a goal kick by Alex to see a nice long ball out to about the 45-yard line, controlled by Cole Harrington, and then head attack here. That's some good defense. I think that was Asher. Again, I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard.
Nice defense there.
Danny's controlling the ball, and Sam is running wide, and Aaron out is in. Bryant defense just stymied Danny there, and now Bryant is on the attack here. So we got to get back and get set up here. That's a nice step by number 19. I believe that's Asher. And some solid defense by Danny to Sam Hurd, who
doing a good job on 10 minutes. They know he's got ability to put him down right now.
And a foul called against Bryant, and the Rockets just kicked the ball, and that wide to Cole Harrington, number 23 on the far right, and looks like Bryant just it looks like they're calling a goal kick. That from this distance looked like it was out on Bryant, but again, the officials are up there closer, obviously. See, Bryant is controlling the ball back in their end. Ball by Bryant into our defense. Nice header by Magnus. And Bryant still has the ball. Now Catholic has it back. Danny has it in the center of the field, and he is going. He's in a dogfight with another Bryant player there. So, and then Bryant took the ball away. To Danny. Danny's going. He looked at Sam Hurd out wide, and then turned it in, and now long pass to the middle to Aaron Estrada that he couldn't control, unfortunately, and Bryant took the ball away. See you back here.
Yeah.
Hurd's on the move up here. He's being joined in the middle by Aaron.
Dave, I'm trying to get it back here. There it is.
Our way back, Rocket fans. Sorry about that. We lost it there. I think we may have been down there for a minute, and the Rockets had a really nice scoring opportunity. A pass from Danny right in front to Aaron, and he just couldn't connect with him. But in the meantime, it looked like Coach Lawrence made a couple substitutions. We have Robert Buckman in for Cole Harrington. It looks like Reese Simon has come in for Aaron Estrada, remaining in the game. Nice defense. Oh, right against. Okay, Bryant is threatening here. Looks like Ethan Nava cleared the ball. Bryant has the ball at midfield. It's being Bryant lobs the ball in. Nice knock away by Aiden. Big header by Magnus. The ball was. There's no doubt Bryant is putting some pressure on the Rockets right now, and the ball was knocked away. Okay, we need.
All right, looks like the stream is. I think we're good. Thank you, sir.
Okay, long ball by Bryant that just went off one of their players' heads, so it's a throw-in by the Rockets. Yeah, Keith, pretty significant, and the Rockets have got to match this. There's been a little more down on our end than we really want at this point, so we've got to really try and buckle down here for this last 20.
Yeah, Dave, I'm seeing the stream. It looks like it's having a little bit of trouble. We're on the Ethernet here, but it's back up now.
And it looks like they called a foul on Rockets number 18, Sam Hurd. So the Bryant's going to have a free kick from about it looks like about the 33-yard line towards the Rockets' goal. So, Keith, these are the plays where clear the ball when we have the opportunity.
Dave, we're winning. You can elevate your tone. There's Reese.
Oh, a fantastic shot by Bryant on frame, and a nice save by Alex Casasilla.
On frame.
Okay. That wasn't terribly dangerous, but it was right on goal, and a nice play by the Bryant player. So the Rockets really.
Dave, how much at this point are you just really trying to just play keep away and just keep kicking the ball? And
a team like this, you really can't play keep away. You really need to keep Tide Cabot away to try and. I mean, they were playing for a tie. What they call in soccer terminology, they parked the bus. They were just trying to tie that game and had no intention of going forward and scoring. But when you have a team like Bryant, who's so good, they can score here. So we've got to keep the intensity up.
So no prevent defense on this.
No.
All right. got a couple of football guys here. We don't really know squat. That's why we're not supposed to be behind the mic. Nobody wants to hear me.
Ball. Aaron Rodriguez passes a long ball by Bryant goalkeeper, and a header by Drew Gwynn, and they called a foul on Bryant.
How about that? Looks like a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, and Drew got knocked down. They're stopping the clock. It looks like the ref is coming over to say something. The Bryant fans are getting a little bit rowdy here. And the official is talking to the Bryant coach, Keith. I'm not exactly sure what they're talking about there. At any rate, the clock is stopped. There's 19 minutes and 27 seconds left.
Yeah, you can see there, he's just coming off the sideline. He had a good, almost a minute conversation in there with the coach.
Yeah. And it looks like the Rockets have a few and on the defensive line, and I can't see who else is looking at coming in. A nice header by Aiden to Zach, and Zach got pushed in the back, but no call there. Nice play by Asher, and now the Rockets have the ball. It looks like Buckman middle.
Oh, guy, he got through. Well, Dave, just like the first half, I mean, where there's 18:40 left in the game, and it looks like coaches, guys, point he's bringing in two guys. I guess again, is this kind of
It is, Keith, and he brought in so Tristan Baker came in, and Miles Atkins at number 7, and Reese Simon number 14 came in actually at the 25-minute mark. So he's probably going to bring his two starters for those guys back in, Cole and Aaron Estrada, probably about the 10-minute mark is what I would guess. A header by Reese, a header by Zach. And then we're playing down on the Bryant end here. We've got to keep this up. A nice volley by Tristan. Okay, now Bryant has the ball. They're trying to do a build up. They pass it back to their keeper. So the Rockets need to keep pressure on them there. Okay, so they turned the ball.
Well, that
over.
was a miscue.
Yeah, it was. And you know that's one of the things about having your forwards up to at least make it a little more challenging for the defense and make them make something. Throw in by the Rockets. A long ball in Rodriguez, it looks like, and then Sam Hurd was fighting another guy, Bryant player over there, and knocked him down. They called a foul on Sam there. The Bryant player was trying to prevent Sam, ran over him a little bit.
What's the ref telling him here?
The ref is telling him to keep it,
simmer down.
Yeah, keep it under control.
So generally in high school soccer, do you see consistency with these refs, or do you see a disparity in different games?
You see it. I'm sure you hear the same thing. Oh, Bryant player just pulled.
He hooked
Reese Simon number 14.
Giving him the business there.
And so it's going to be a free kick here for the Rockets on about what would be about the 34-yard line on the football field.
Come on, Dave. Even I knew that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to let the folks at home.
I watched Ted Lasso.
Boy, that's a great show, isn't it?
Good grief.
So Aaron Rodriguez is about to do a free kick and throw the ball up there. It's on goal, and Reese
perfectly.
Simon,
nice play.
Nice save by the Bryant keeper, and that was a really nice ball by Aaron Rodriguez. We just couldn't connect on the other end.
But like you said early in the game, I mean, we just keeping the pressure on them.
These are the areas, Keith, where we just can't let a big counterattack. Number 10 on the right side for Bryant. He's a crafty young man there, and we got to really keep an eye on that dude.
Dave, remind me though. So we're up 1-0, but a tie. Worst case, let's say a tie. Where does that put us?
A tie. I mean, it would make life very difficult. I mean, so that would mean that Bryant would have 1 loss and 2 ties, and we would have no losses and 2 ties. So I think, without looking at the math, I think that may give it to us, but I'd have to look, because we would have a head-to-head win over them in a tie.
So the pressure right now is, I mean, just mounting on Bryant at this point.
For sure.
And it every game.
Keith, it's completely typical. Coach Ryan is, he's about as cool as you can be. This is a difficult spot here. Nice save by Alex Casasilla. I mean, that's why it's really nice to have an experienced, really top-notch goalkeeper, as well as just a great defense.
We might have to add Alex to our all-name team. I mean, we'll bring him in the other football.
Yeah.
Because Casasilla is just a name that I want to call out 4 or 5 times.
And, we've got names like Magnus Kajewski here. And, we've got a few guys on the all-name team for sure.
We love that. All your friends in Marche, man. That's
all right. So we've got, let's see
if
Reese can track it down. Reese is fighting in a dogfight with one of the defenders over there, and they're all right. Rocket throw in. That's a good, solid play by Reese there. I think that's one of the reasons why.
Dave, we're 13 minutes from the promised land here.
Okay, so we have new subs coming in. Yeah, so like I thought, so we've got Cole Harrington, number 23 on the right wing, coming back in. He's a starter. Aaron Estrada, number 10, coming in forward to replace Reese. He's a starter. So I think that we and let's see, there may have been another guy coming in. I think Coach may try and ride this out. We'll see with this lineup, just depending on where we are, because I think that this is the starting lineup. And I see Zach Brown in there, who's played really, really nicely. So Cole's trying to track down the ball, and Bryant wisely kicks the ball out of bounds. So it's a throw in for the Rockets, deep in Bryant territory here. So let's see. Aaron has the ball. He's advancing it towards the goal. Oh, a nice pass by Aaron. We just couldn't get a good solid foot on it.
We always want to thank our sponsors.
You got that, Keith?
I do. I was going to try and get over here to the magic screen here.
Okay, let's see. Bryant's got the ball on defense there. They're trying to set up an attack and align their players here. Long ball in from the Bryant defender into the Rocket defense, and it looks like the ball's just going to trickle out, and I can't see if it's a throw in or it looks like it's going to be a goal kick.
Well, Dave, I got to tell you, you're natural at this.
You've talked the past week.
Since we were
Nice strong header away by the wing to Cole Harrington, and the Rockets are mounting a little bit of an attack here. Nice ball to the center to Aaron, and then it was taken away by a Bryant defender. Nice play by that Bryant defender. Then looks like there was a foul on the Rockets. Number 2, Aaron Rodriguez committed that foul, and so we've got a free kick by Bryant, and they just kicked it in, and so they're setting their guys, and they've got the ball, and they're dribbling it down the right side. And nice play by the Rockets, and we're on the attack. We've got a Rocket down. I can't see who that is. We've got a Rocket down who looks to be suffering in some pain here. He just got up, and so that was Ethan Nava, but he's back up and moving now, and he's okay. Ball, Aiden for the Rockets just kicked the ball out, so we're looking at a throw in for Bryant here. We're at 9:19 on the clock, and the clock is stopped. I'm not sure, Keith, why, unless I didn't see, maybe the official said to stop it. I didn't see that, but okay, yeah, he's rewinding the clock now. So, okay. We've got some problems here. Ryan just scored.
Wow. Made a diving save, and he tapped it, but
yeah. So Keith, this is going to be this last 8 minutes and 51 seconds. It's going to be a white knuckler here. This is reminiscent of the first game with them.
This changes the dynamic now. I mean, we went from feeling a little comfortable to it's fine.
Okay. So the Rockets kicked the ball off, and so again, Keith, it's one of those things that we talked about. We just haven't controlled the midfield as well in this second half, and Bryant has certainly mounted a lot more attack, and that's what we talked about. If you have the ball on your end a lot, bad things can happen, and we just saw right there. It was a nice goal by Bryant. They certainly had the pressure on there. We got to see if we can get that goal back here. Deep ball in, and let's see. Cole Harrington's charging after it, and the ball's out on Bryant, and so we. Looks like a substitution. Looks like Sam Hurd is coming in. I don't know who went off. It looks like maybe Zach Brown, but I can't tell. Rockets are going to throw the ball in, throw it into Bryant's box here, and it was headed a defender way down. And there Bryant's on a counter attack, number 10 for.
Wow, no call.
They just called a penalty on the Rockets.
It's going to be a free kick.
Let's see what's happening here. It looks like there may be a PK here. on Bryant's going to get a penalty kick here.
Yep.
Keith, this is you know, one of the worst possible scenarios here.
Trying to update the score on the stream here, and I know the banner says it's 1-0, but it is 1-1.
Go to settings.
Where?
Settings. Go to camera. Go to lower that definition. Lower that settings.
Okay, so I don't know what has happened, but our goalkeeper Alex Casasilla is going off the pitch. Oh, what happened?
He went out and he had a conversation.
I don't know if I completely missed it. I looked away because now we have another. I can't even see who's in the goal now for the Rockets, but Alex is off, and that's just a disaster at this point for the Rockets.
Yeah, so senior.
I mean, we really need a shank or a miss by this Bryant player. This is, you know, this is a lot of pressure on the Catholic keeper here.
Yeah, come in cold.
And you know, I don't know what his background or experience is in this. I don't even know who it is. I can't see. He has a orange penny. And Bryant scores to take a 2-1 lead on the defense. Yeah. So, Keith, here's. So, so we have our goalie going back in.
It should be coming back up. I don't know what's going on with their Wi-Fi here. Dave, you can keep calling it. They may be able to hear us, but it looks like it's lagging really bad.
So it's